ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
थैंक यू जी। वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। बच्चों थैंक यू। आओ जी आप सिमरन करिए। वाहिगुरू 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 वाहिगुरू। वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह जी। We are on 228th श्लोक of भगत कबीर जी के। श्लोक भगत कबीर जी के। और जी ਆਪਾਂ ਗਿਆਨ ਲਈਏ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੋਲੋਂ। Let's take a wisdom from ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ। कबीर तरवर रूपी राम है, फल रूपी बैराग, छाया रूपी साध है, जिन तजया बाद बेबाद। What is tarvar? Tarvar is a rukh. Beautiful tree is called a tarvar. Tarvar रूपी राम है। कबीर तरवर रूपी राम है। And Waheguru ji is like a tarvar, as in a tree. Fal Rupi Bairag. Here the Bairag has a onkad also. Fal Rupi Bairag. And the fruit of the trees are like a Bairag. So we need to understand the whole concept of the Gurbani is pyar, love. And I was talking with one Gurmukh Pyare this morning. They called me and they said, how can we fall in love with Waheguru Sache Pasha? Some people say that we need to sit in just and sun. We don't have to do the Simran. Some people say we just have to do the Simran. Some people say we just have to read the Gurbani. See, there's nothing to get confused. We have to do everything. Pyar jehda na pyar. Bairag. Bairag ki hunda ji? What is bairag? When we cry in love of Waheguru, in love of separation. Now the separation, when we cry in separation, separation can be of different things. Gurbani says, bin bairag chhutas nahi maya. that without the birag, without the pain of separation, we cannot leave Maya. When first the Gurmukh Pyare, they will start coming in the Sangat, when any Jeev, right? When they start going in the Sangat where the spiritual talks are happening, which is a true Sadh Sangat, the Sangat of Waheguru, the Sangat of Naam, first thing they will experience is that all the things which we have been doing in our life, we were wasting our life. ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੈਰਾਗ ਆਉਂਦਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਸਾਰੀ ਉਮਰ, ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣ ਵੀ today also I do so many paps. There's one fortunate and unfortunate thing in Christianity. There's a fortunate, it's good also. That Jesus Christ, they believe that Jesus Christ came to this earth to die for our sins. At least they acknowledge that we all humans are doing a sin. What is a sin? What is a pap as per Gurmat? The undue thoughts which we are taking, the automatic thoughts which we are taking. Thoughts are not bad. Never get confused. Thoughts are not bad. The problem is when the automatic thoughts are coming from left, right, top, bottom, and we don't have a control. That's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Man jeete, jag jeet. But how can we control our mind? How can we control our mind? If it is not in our hands, then how can we control it? ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਕੋ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, only one thing. ਮਨ ਵਸ ਆਵੇ ਨਾਨਕਾ ਜੇ ਪੂਰਨ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋਏ. That if we want to control our mind, these automatic thoughts, we need to have a kirpa of Waheguru. And what is the kirpa of Waheguru? When we start falling in love with Satguru, with Waheguru. Who is Satguru outside? Tan Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, Gurbani Guru. Not a human being, not anybody else. Only and only Tan Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Kabir Taravar Rupi Ram hai. And in Gurbani, there is no difference between a Guru, Satguru, and Waheguru. So people who have been telling you that Guru is somebody else, Satguru is somebody else, Waheguru is somebody else, that's not what Gurbani believe. Vani says, Gur Parameshwar Eko Jan. It's one, same. There is no difference. We can have in the physical world, we can have different ustad, different gurus, but not in the spiritual world. Man de desh de vich nahi. Sukham duniya de vich nahi. Not in the subtle world. Physically, you can have a ustad for different things. You can have ustad for gatka. You can have a ustad for teaching the harmonium. But that is for physical thing. Not for, if somebody tells you, oh, I can, help you go to the Dasam Dwar. I can take you to, not help you, I can take you to the Dasam Dwar. No. वो सिर्फ सतगुरु ही कर सकते हैं. Only Satguru can help us. Only Waheguru can help us. Kabir तरवर रूपी राम है, फल रूपी बैराग. And the fruit is the bairag. And when we get this bairag, why Maharaj put the onkar here? Why made it a singular? Because this bairag will bring what to us? Naam. Sanu naam di daat li. Satgur Sikh ko naam tan de, gur ka Sikh vadbhagi hai. Fortunate are those who come in charan and sharan, in the shelter of Satguru, under the tree of Satguru. Satguru himself is a tree. छाया रूपी साध है, जिन तजया बाद विवाद. Chaya Rupi. Chaya is what? Chaya is shadow. The shade, not the shadow, the shade of the tree. Chaya. Chaya ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ, shade ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ. When we come in the shelter of Waheguru, then what happens? Satguru will help us removing our bad and vibad. What is bad vibad? The arguments, the petty things in our life, the nindya, the chugli, the lifestyle. That's why it's very important. If somebody says, coming back to the question of the Gurmukh in the morning, if somebody says, oh, I just need to sit in a sun, nothing will happen. How will we learn on how to behave, on how to live this life purely? That is the reason Gurbani is very important. Nitnem is very important. It's very easy to leave Nitnem. It's very easy to leave the Gurbani Vichar. Very easy. ਆਪਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਦੇ ਆ ਜੀ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ. But it becomes mechanical. It becomes dry. ਵਿਰਾਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਏਗਾ, ਕੀਰਤਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੁਣਾਂਗੇ, ਕੀਰਤਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਵਿਰਾਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਏਗਾ. The love will not come. This is all game of love. And who is the Sadh? Sadh again has a nonkad here. Satguru. Satguru outside is only one. Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And people call themselves Sadhu. They call themselves Sadh. That's the problem. If somebody is calling himself a Sadhu, what is it? It's a sign of an ego. You know, I don't know, little bit a history lesson. Can anybody tell me we call it a Baba Deep Singh Ji, Bhai Mani Singh Ji, or Sadh Mani Singh Ji, or Sadh Deep Singh Ji? It's not there. It was way after in the history, then people started calling other humans the Sadhu, Sant. The Sant is an avastha which our mind can become, but it's not a title. People who are in that avastha, they don't write Sant in front of the name. So be very, very careful. The only Satguru, the only Sant is Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj physically, outside. ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਛਾਇਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ, in the shelter, in the shade of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, we can leave Bad Vibad, the arguments, the controversies. Our mind will say then, once we'll come in the shelter of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, we will realize. What we will realize? Ninda pali kisi ki nahi, manmukh mugd karan. Then we'll not do Nindya Chugli at that point of time. Even if somebody is calling himself Sant, we don't do a Nindya Chugli. No, that's not a Gursikhi. Let them do whatever they are doing, what other people are doing. We don't point at fingers at others. That's why we'll never name people like that. Why? Because we have to self-introspect. ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਬਦਲਣਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਦਲਣਾ. We have to change ourselves based on Gurbani. And more love we will do, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਨੰਦ ਅਵਸਥਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਿਰਾਗ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ, and we will get a ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ by Satguru. Satguru ਸਿੱਖ ਕੋ ਨਾਮ ਤਨ ਦੇ. And where is this ਨਾਮ? We all know. Naunid Amrit Prabh ka naam Dehi mein iska vishram. It is inside. Which Dehi? Subtle body, not the physical body. Man de andar, Sukham Sharir de vich. When man becomes Jyot Swarup, it can, and how it becomes Jyot Swarup? When it will connect with that naam. And it is there in the Sukham, but mind is wandering outside in the no darwaje. Man patakda pya no darwajiਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾਮ. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ. The stuff which is in his own house, he's not looking there. He's trying to find it outside through the no darwaje. These no darwaje are very important also, right? They have been given to us for a reason. But when we have to meet Waheguru, then we have to look inside, not outside through these नौ दरवाजे, inside. And ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, these indriya, these senses will turn in. Right now they are out, right? The senses are achieving, or they are sensing stuff from outside. Smell, eyes, sight, listening, touching, tasting. It's all outside. But when kripa happens, then these senses will go inside. All the ras will be inside. The amrit ras will be inside. These all senses, these all nau darwaje will taste the amrit ras then. First, the tongue will taste. Then only we will know. And slowly, 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 when we will sit in the samadhi, then whole with the amrit barkha, all are physical as well as internal. Everything will be washed slowly, slowly. It's not overnight, but it will. And you will physically feel that amrit coming on your forehead, on your body. Most of the people, when they experience that, they get up and they start seeing whether it is raining outside. Maybe through the window is open and the rain is coming inside, or it is coming through the ceiling. That is the kirpa. That is what this tarvar, this ruk, Waheguru will do. You know, right? When it is raining, or when you're sitting in the shade of a tree, the rain starts coming, but the shade will protect you for the major storms and all, but you will enjoy the drizzling coming in of the rain under the tree. Kabir, tarvar rupi Ram hai, phal rupi Bairag. And Kirtan is such a great tool to get into the Bairag, in the love of Waheguru. And when we fall in love, when we have a Bairag, listening to one Gurbani Tuk, we are in Bairag, we are crying. You can't stop your tears. Chaya rupi saad hai, jin tajya baad baad. And that's another thing, right? People are still in controversies and arguments and all, but they call themselves a sad. How can they be sad? It's only one sad. Satguru is only one. Okay? So never ever get confused with that. Kabir, aisa beej, next look. Kabir, aisa beej boye, 12 maas falant. That seed, aisa beej, that seed, you sow that kind of a seed, that 12 months it is going to give you a fruit. You know, most of the fruits are seasonal. For example, mangoes are mostly in the summertime. Then there are winter fruits also, right? They come in the winter time only. But Maharaj is saying, sow that kind of a seed that give you the fruit for 12 months. हर महीने सानू कोई ना कोई फल दवे एहा जा बीज शीतल छाया गहर फल पंखी केल करंत ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਤੇ the tree will give us what ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਬੀਜ ਇਹ ਜਿਹਾ ਬੋ ਨਾਮ ਰੂਪੀ ਬੀਜ we have to sow the seed of naam ਕਿ 12 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ 12 months we are getting a fruit as in every day naam da beej. And then what is the nishani of naam da beej is there when naam the beej will go inside and then the slowly fruit will start coming out in our daily life. You will see the change. You will not feel like doing any arguments with anybody. You will not be jealous of anybody. If we are still doing it, that means the beej is still working. The plant, the fruit has still not come. See, when you put a seed, you have to take care of the plant. You have to put a water on it. You have to make sure that it is getting a proper sunlight. Similarly, when the naam beej is there, we have to make sure we don't do nindya chugli. We don't get into kaam, krodh, lo, moh, hankar, lust, greed, anger, attachment. We have to take care of that. But what will happen if one day will not do the fruit, the water. That means if we get involved in lust, greed, anger, attachment, nindya, chugli, gossiping, slandering, then the growth of the plant will be slow. Some people complain this. Oh, I have been doing it from so many years. I've been doing Simran, I've been reading Gurbani from so many years, but no change has come because we are not taking care of the plant. That's why we always try to repeat in these classes that lifestyle is very important. How you behave is very important. Otherwise, this plant will not grow. This plant will not become a tree. Once this plant will become tree, then it will every month, every day you will get flowers. Every day you will get fruit out of it. ਹਰ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਹਰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਫਲ ਦੇਗਾ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਫਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੋਰ ਕੀ ਦੇਗਾ ਸ਼ੀਤਲ ਛਾਇਆ ਗਹਿਰ ਫਲ and beautiful flowers, fully grown flowers, as well as sheetal chaya. When there will be a very good sunlight, it will protect you. It will give you a shade also with a coolness. Sheetal as in coolness. And so much fruit. Pankhi khel karant. And any flower, or any bird which will come, Pankhi will come, they will also get the food, the fruit. What does that mean? When we will have that kind of a tree of a Tan, Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, anybody can read the Gurbani. Anybody can follow the Gurbani. They'll get a fruit out of it. Whosoever will follow it, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter from which country you are, कौन हो तुसी, की ताड़ी जात पात है, कित्थों आंदे हो तुसी, कोई फर्क नहीं पैंदा. सब नूं छाया दिंदे गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब दी गुरबाणी. सब वाहिगुरु जी सारियां ते दया करदे, कृपा करदे. कबीर, नेक्स्ट श्लोक, कबीर दाता तरवर दया फल उपकारी जीवंत. Maharaj made us clear. See, there Waheguru Ji was called the fruit, and he is also called a data because he gives us all these fruits. Daya fal. Kabir data tarvar. Tarvar again is beautiful tree. Data. He is giving us. He's a great giver. Daya fal. Full of compassion. Upkari jivant. He's upkari. He will help us. Some people say, oh, Waheguru Ji did so much bad to me. No. Waheguru Ji only do good to us. Only do good. हमेशा साडा फायदा ही कर. लोग Pandits used to do this. Oh, this happens, you are going to get this punishment from Waheguru Ji. Waheguru Ji don't punish anybody. Till the last moment of our death, he will do only kripa. Because he is Datta. He is Dayavan. He's not going to give us punishments. He's not into punishments. He's only into compassion. He's upkari. He will only and only do upkar. Only will think about the best, what is best for us. We might not understand. We'll say, oh, why this bad happened to us? But once that thing happens, after some time, we'll realize that was not bad. Actually, it was good. But if we'll not read the Gurbani, if we'll not try to do the vichar of Gurbani, how we will understand these things? Pankhi chale disavari, birkha sofal falant. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਧੰਨ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੀ, when we come in the sangat, we get this fruit and then we go in 10 different directions and spread the love of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. ਕਿ ਮੇਰਾ ਦਾਤਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੈ, ਮੇਰਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੈ, ਉਹ ਸਿਰਫ ਤੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਦਿੰਦਾ, ਦੁੱਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦਾ. ਨੋ ਦੁੱਖ. ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਬੋਨੇ. ਬੀਜੇ ਬਿਖ ਮੰਗੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ. But if we are sowing the seed of dukh, pain, how can we get amrit? अगर ਆਪਾਂ ਦੁੱਖ ਬੀਜਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਹੀ ਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ, ਫਿਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਗੇ? And even if Waheguru ji has given us the seed of the Naam, if we are not putting water, if we are not giving it a proper sunlight, then also there is a problem. We have to, ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਾਲੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਮਾਲੀ, the caretaker of the plants and all, or even a farmer for that matter, they have to take care of the crop. They have to make sure the proper irrigation is there so that the crops can get good water. They have to make sure the sunlight is getting proper sunlight, although it's not in their control, but still they have to make sure. Because if there is more sunlight, you probably require more water, because otherwise plant will become dry. So you have to take care of it, right? ऐसे पीछे अपन निंदा तो, चुगली तो, नफरत तो दूर रहना होता. We have to go far away from that. Even if somebody is doing gossiping and slandering, निंदा चुगली कोई कर रहा है, we don't have to listen to that. Just change the topic or go away from there. Let them call you whatever. Don't stay there. Only and only focus on the purpose of your life. And then it's all love. जिन प्रेम कियो तिन ही प्रभ पायो. प्यार ही प्यार. सब तो पहला प्यार ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਾਣਾ? ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. We have to love ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ. Then we have to love Gurmantar. Then after loving Gurmantar, then we'll hear the Naam, Anhat Shabad, and we have to love Anhat Shabad. Once we love Anhat Shabad, it will become Sahaj Tun. It will become Tur, and we have to fall in love with that. When we'll sit in the Tur, when we'll sit in the Sun, listen to the Tur, Prakash will come. Then we have to fall in love with the Prakash. Pyar. All pyar. Only happiness. No dukh. आओ जी, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਗੁਰਮੰਤਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ ਪਾਈਏ. We have to say Wah. We have to listen. We have to say Guru. We have to listen. ਬੜੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਕੰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਣਨਾ. ਸਰਵਣੀ ਸੁਣੀਏ, ਰਸਨਾ ਗਾਈਏ, ਹਿਰਦੇ ਧਿਆਈਏ ਸੋਈ. So that we have to make sure our mind also starts getting into this act. पूरा खुल के जपना ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾਮ. And no, Waheguru, Waheguru, पूरा खुल के. Because if we'll not apply the full effort, our mind will go in thoughts. And our aim is to go from multiple thoughts to one thought of Waheguru. Once only Waheguru Guru Mantra is there, mind is starting going in peace, then we will sit in Samadhi. And rest is all the Kirpa of Waheguru. How to sit in Samadhi? We have to put our dhyan in the front of our forehead. Or if for some people that's a problem, in terms of if they get a headache and all, then go above. ਜਿੱਥੇ ਜੂੜਾ ਕਰੀਦਾ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪੱਗ ਦੀ ਨੋਕ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਲੈ ਜਾਓ ਆਪਣਾ ਧਿਆਨ. Bring your focus where on the top of where the juda is there, where the knot is there, the hair knot is there. Bring your dhyan there and just sit there. But before you do that, we have to do Guru Mantar Cha. Aao ji, Wah kehna hai, sunna hai, Guru kehna hai, sunna hai. We have to say Wah, we have to listen. Guru, we have to listen. Aao ji, shuru kariye. Waheguru, 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 Guru, Waheguru, 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 Waheguru,
Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Wa Guru 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 Guru Wa 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 Wa Guru 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 Wa Waheguru, 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 Guru. Let's go ਅੰਤਰਗਤ ਸਵਾਸਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. Start doing swaswastika Simran through the nostrils. When breath goes in, say Wah in the mind. When breath goes out, say Guru in the mind. Slowly, slowly bring your focus in front of your forehead. ਮੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਲੈ ਜਾਓ. ਅੱਖਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਹੀ ਰੱਖਣੀਆਂ, ਅੱਖਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਚੜਾਉਣੀਆਂ, ਧਿਆਨ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਸਿਰਫ ਮੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ. ਉੱਥੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੈਠ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਜਾਂ ਮੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਰੱਖ ਲਓ ਧਿਆਨ, ਜਾਂ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਜੂੜਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉੱਧਰ ਵੱਲ ਲੈ ਜਾਓ ਉੱਪਰ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸੌਖਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ. whatever way you feel easy, put your ਧਿਆਨ there and sit there. ਉੱਥੇ ਬਸ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੈਠਣਾ, ਸਿਮਰਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ. ਤੇ ਅਗਰ ਕੋਈ ਫੁਰਨਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ, if there is a thought, then stop your breath for a couple of seconds and then exhale. ਬਸ ਉੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਰਹੋ ਤੇ ਬੈਠਣਾ ਸੀ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਪਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ. ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ. ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਜੀ. We'll meet tomorrow at 5 p.m. with Waheguru Ji's Kirpa.